Good morning, class 6. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 13, that is fun with magnets. And today we'll discuss about properties of magnet. So today I'm going to tell you a story about this properties of magnet. There was an emperor in China, that is Huang Ti. Name is a little bit difficult or peculiar because it is Chinese name. So there was an emperor named Huang Ti. And on the chariot of this emperor, there is a statue of a lady with an extended hand. And whenever this chariot moves, the statue of the lady will move and always points towards the south direction. So last day we had discussed about the poles of a magnet, and today I am telling you a story that there was an emperor Huang Ti in China, and there is a chariot on that there is a statue of a lady which always points its direction towards south. What is the relation? The relation is, today we are going to discuss about one important property of magnet, that is it shows directions, north and south directions. So we are going to do an activity. Let's do an activity, that is activity 5 from your book, and you are able to understand why I am telling you this. For this activity, we have to take a bar magnet, mark one of its ends for identification, tie a thread on the magnet and hang it freely in the air. Suspend it freely in the air. Then, after suspension, leave it and observe it properly. You will find that the magnet will start moving and comes in a rest position. One side shows north direction, other side shows south direction. If you make the magnet move again it will move. Again it will move and again come back into the north-south direction. And if you start marking on the ground this direction, you will find that it will come back in the same position again and again. If you change the magnet and put other things in the place of magnet, you will find that it will not work. So here from this experiment or this activity, we can say that magnets always points to direction. One end of the magnet shows the north direction, the other end of the magnet shows the south direction. So here two poles of a magnet at both the ends. One pole is called north pole or north seeking pole. That pole always shows the direction in north, and there is the other one that is called the south pole or south seeking pole, which always point towards the south direction. So this is a very important property of a magnet, that is poles finding directions. We can find direction by the help of a magnets. And remember class, all the magnets, whatever magnet or whatever shape of the magnet or size you are using, there are always two poles are present. One is north or north seeking pole, one is south or south seeking pole, and whenever you hang the magnet, it will show the directions, north pole and south pole. Now we have to understand how travelers use this magnet for their traveling purpose. So in the ancient time, peoples will mainly travel through sea because they don't know how to fly in the air. They don't know the flying thing in the air. So they always travel from the sea. And in history you learn a lot of people. Megasthenes was there, Magellan was there, Columbus was there, Vasco da Gama who came to India was there. So a lot of persons who is traveling by the help of sea. But how will they find direction in the sea? Because when you enter the sea, you are not able to understand which direction is south, which direction is north, which direction is east, which direction is west. Yes, at some point of time you will, by the help of sun, you can understand that okay, the rising sun means east, the evening sun means west. Some stars are also there, but sometimes because of cloud it will create a lot of problem. So travelers use these magnets. They hang the magnets freely on their boat and on their ship, and these magnets point the direction north and south direction. So they will start moving by the help of that direction. Now, after certain developments in science and technology, they are able to make an instrument or a device called compass by the help of this property of magnet. And they use this device or compass for finding directions. So what is compass? Let's discuss. The compass is a device. It is a small box and there is a magnetic needle, and this magnetic needle is set on the box the way that it can rotate. It can rotate properly, and there are marks are written. There are directions are written on the dial, and there is a on the bottom of that there is a paper, or there are designs are there on which the directions are written. And when you place this magnet freely, it will start moving and show you the north side direction. So at whatever the place you want to find the direction, put the magnet on that place and you will find the direction. Again, move the magnet slowly so that the needles will come in the north side direction which is written on the compass. So that way you will find that okay, which direction is north, which direction is south. So in this way we are able to find directions by the help of a compass. So it is a small device, covered box covered with a glass. On the bottom there are designs are there on which directions are written. On that there is a magnetic needle is fitted in as per that it can move freely. So by the help of this compass we are able to find the directions, and travelers easily move with the help of this compass in the sea. And these needles are colored also to understand north and south. So class, I hope you are able to understand the property of magnet, that how we are able to find directions by the help of magnet. If any problem class, ask me. I will help you. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.